Hi everyone, welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name's Imogen. In today's video I'm sharing how to be productive when you're tired. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, let's get started. So tiredness is a big problem for a lot of us, and especially if you are a hard worker and you're someone who likes to be productive a lot of the time, you're gonna get tired. Like, it's gonna happen, okay? And sometimes, obviously it's important to take breaks, but sometimes you're up against a deadline and you really have to push through. So how do we stay productive when we're tired? Because it's so difficult. You're literally fighting against like a biological need. So when you absolutely have to be productive when you're tired, how do we do it? Firstly, do it imperfectly and fix it later, okay? So if you're tired and you absolutely have to get something done, it's okay to do it imperfectly. You're doing it to the best of your abilities, and if you're tired, your abilities are going to be like a little bit lower than normal, but it's okay to do it imperfectly and fix it later. Like, it's okay to just get something done and then come back and fix it when you're in a more refreshed state of mind. At the very least, you'll have got something done. Okay, that kind of leads me on to my second point, which is do whatever you can, and it's good enough if you give it all you've got right now. So sometimes when we're tired and we're trying to be productive, we are thinking, you know, oh, like, this is kind of, what am I doing, you know, because I'm not able to do my best right now. I'm not able to give 100%, so what am I doing? But what we fail to realise is that when we're tired and we're trying our best, that is giving it 100%. It might not be, giving it 100% looks different at different times. Like, doing your best looks different at different times. And when you're tired, your best might be a little bit lower than normal, but that doesn't mean it's not your best at that time, okay? So do whatever you can, and if you give it all you've got right now, that is absolutely good enough, and you should be proud of that because, you know, you're fighting against the odds, like, you're tired, okay? So it's okay to just give it all you've got right now, even if all you've got isn't as much as normal. Number 3, coffee. Don't get addicted to caffeine, but like, if you really have to push through, coffee's where it's at. Sorry guys. Take a nap. Even if it's just like a quick 15-minute nap. Sometimes I found, and I did this a lot when I was doing my A-levels actually, I used the Pomodoro method, kind of adapted to something I call the 50-10 method, where I just study for 50 minutes and then take 10 off, and often those 10 minutes were like me like face planted on my bed sleeping. But yeah, it worked. So have a quick nap, and it can often really help. On that point, please fix your sleep schedule, okay? Often when we're tired and we're trying to be productive, there is an underlying cause. And yeah, the underlying cause may be that you've worked really hard and this and that and the other, but if you fix your sleep schedule, it can really, really help. Because I found that often when I am lacking in self-care and I'm lacking in whatever, like, it is to do with I don't have a proper sleep schedule. And once I fix that, I'm actually able to be productive for a lot longer without getting tired. So really worth taking a look at that, guys. It really is worth taking a look at that. The next thing that you can do with a quick break is to go for a brisk walk. Now, I don't necessarily like going outside, it's like in the winter, which it is right now when I'm filming this video, but even I recognise that sometimes you just have to get some fresh air, okay? So whatever, just try and get outside, get into nature, and so on and so forth. So go for a brisk walk. It really kind of like gets your brain back in gear. It provides a little break. Like, it keeps you psychologically refreshed, physically refreshed. It's a little bit of exercise. Okay, so go for a brisk walk. And, you know, if you have a friend, then take them with you, okay? And you can both go for a brisk walk, and then you can have a little chat and come back to your desk refreshed and hopefully less tired. Like, I know it sounds counterintuitive that you're tired and I'm asking you to go for a walk because that takes energy, but it will energize you. Counterintuitively, it will. Just try it. And finally, this is kind of like more of a psychological life hack. Ask someone to annoy you into working. The power of using your emotions to get shit done is actually underrated. Like, some of my best work and my most productive times have been when I was really, really annoyed. So if you have someone who is willing to annoy you into working, that can actually be really helpful. Like, sometimes I've had people like annoy me unintentionally, and then I worked really hard because I was kind of channeling that like annoyance and frustration into my work, and that's actually enabled me to push through some real tiredness, which is weird because I discovered that by accident, but here I am making a video about it, so I might as well mention it. And yeah, if someone can annoy you into working, sometimes you can really push through that tiredness. And again, like I said, not ideal, and you really don't want to burn out, so use this with caution and use it sparingly. And, you know, like I said, fix your sleep schedule, make sure that you're doing your self-care, making everything as sort of conducive to healthy productivity as possible. But if you're tired and you have to be productive and you have to push through, then ask someone to annoy you into working. It can be surprisingly effective. Alright, that's all for this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!